Previously.
Swap Frog and use its effect.
That is crazy that was what you drew. Yep.
On Progression Series Season 2.
Oh, I can just win right here. Thank you.
Yeah, I was waiting for it, bro. That's
Yeah. There's no way that worked. There's no way that worked.
I hate that it did. Oh my god, bro. This dupe frog is gonna miss timing.
It's gonna miss timing,
no.
baby.
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code CIMOOOOO5. And
The Progression Series is happy to present the Season 2 Midway Point playmat. Printed on a 14x24 rubber, commemorate the most iconic plays in the first 120 episodes of Season 2 with this limited time release.
Hit the concede button! Ah, let's go,
The
Gorilla!
Dude, you know what because my turn 1 play was not enough to stack up to this, but Penguin Soldier is enough to stack up to both of these XYZ.
The Penguin
monsters.
Soldier. We'll go battle.
Yep.
We'll attack.
What?
To live.
Oh my god, bro.
Thanks for putting it in attack mode, buddy.
Oh man. I'm ready to say goodbye.
I feel like I've aged like 10 years after that episode. So Substitoad is gone. He will remain in the Hall of Fame for the remainder of his days.
4,000 is but a little number, bro. But a little number for the victory of this game.
You know what, buddy?
Oh! No way! No way! I'm going to activate Breakthrough Skill on your construct. And Alex, I'm going to chain Burial from a Different Dimension to boost this guy up to 7,000. Battle damage through cleanly, bro. That's a game 3 if I've ever seen it. With his unique art style, Kraus Arts brings to life 28 crazy moments from Progression's past, guaranteed to make you nostalgic. This memorabilia won't be around forever, so make sure you grab your copy while supplies last.
I'm not even gonna lie. We should not be in the winner's circle this episode. I somehow, through some divine miracle, we ended up winning the previous episode, which is good for a multitude of reasons, mainly because Gage can't brag about it and you all have to endure that. But I mean, a win's a win at the end of the day, so I guess we'll take it. I guess the Progression Series giveth and the Progression Series taketh away. Let's see what we're going to be given today from the wheel, and it looks like it is just going to be a wild card rare. I wouldn't say we were close to the promo slice, only slowed down a bit. Let's see what we're getting. All right, we're back at Raging Tempest, which was last episode's set. We get to claim a rare wild card, and so I think we're just going to take another copy of Lost Wind. I checked my collection, and I only have 2 of this, and I think this is just the best card to take because it's the most generic, and we could actually play that in some future strategies. We saw Gage play last episode because it happens to pair well with Paleo. So we're going to add Lost Wind to the collection, and let's throw it over to Gage so he can tell you all about today's set, Fusion Enforcers.
Alex ended up winning last week over the broken Paleozoic deck, and honestly, you know what? I think he needs it. He needs a couple of wins. He's going to insist on trying to widen the gap between us two, but the age of Gage will come soon enough, I promise. I actually look back, I made a ton of misplays in that last game that could have easily flipped the game into our favor, made it completely different. Mischief of the Gnomes is one of the big ones that I ended up missing. I still feel super stupid about missing that. Damn, I'm such a bozo. Today, though, we're looking to swing back. And we're swinging back with Fusion Enforcers, released February 23rd, 2017. As the name would imply, this set revolves around a lot of fusion monsters, a lot of purple cards in this set, and ways to bring them out. New archetype includes Alistair the Invoker, being a 1-card way to access some great fusion monsters. The only way to do it, though, is to pair it with some really important extra deck cards that just aren't in the game yet. Fluffles are also pretty cool. If we can pull a pretty decent suite of them, we might be able to have some sort of deck cooking with that. Something we're looking at is probably like Lone Fire Blossom as the reprints. Summoner Monk is also okay, but I think we already have a full play set. And then like some of this other stuff, not too great. Miracle Fertilizer feels like it's one that sticks out, and Wing Blast might be all right, but we're literally in 2017. Like half of these cards we probably don't need for our collection. The secret rares are actually not that great. You actually maybe want one Macabre for later on down the line and a Purgatrio, maybe just one of some of these. A lot of them, though, I'm not going to even be looking for. This set's like violently okay. just okay. I have pity packs today, and that is going to involve OTS pack 3. So I've got 3 of these OTS packs to open up. Let's see if we get anything good from it. Just open them up real quick. Whoa, oh my god, is that super rare Dupe Frog? Hey, that's actually pretty good. Not bad. Why am I excited over that? It's not like I can just see it. Gold Drivers, this actually is really good. I know our Metal Foe lineup, we were missing multiple copies of Gold Driver, so just grabbing a second one actually is kind of really decent. Third one, a Domain of the True Monarchs. Wowzers. Fusionist is in this pack, no way. All right, 24 packs
of Fusion Enforcers coming right up. This actually has the potential to be a very impactful set for Progression Series. Remember, in Season 1, we didn't have access to sets like this, and this is a side set that actually has like a very robust archetype. Yes, basically the best cards of that archetype are secret rare, but Alistair is super, so we don't have to worry about that. The main thing is all of the other cards are secret, so we would need to get like 2 Invocations. We could probably get away with playing like 2 Meltdown because Terraforming is still legal. Mechaba, like, I think 2 would be ideal, but we might be able to get away with 1. And then all the other invoked fusions, like Purgatrio, Raijin, like getting 1 of those each, I think would be okay. That doesn't seem too impossible, right? I mean, the main ones are the Invocations, the Meltdowns, and the Mechabas. So if we get like 6 specific secrets out of 24 packs, that seems doable. So let's hope the first pack C, and there's Purgatrio. That's not one of the ones we necessarily want, but having 1 of that is okay. There's our first Alistair. I guess I also shouldn't write off the Fluffle stuff because I believe Tiger gets a reprint in here, and before I think that was a jump promo, or there was a card that we weren't able to attain, and I think Tiger makes Fluffle maybe playable, and this set could actually fill out a lot of the gaps that we were missing before. Well, speaking of Tiger, I guess if we want to play that deck, we have to pull the Tiger, and there it is. Tiger is pretty crazy, all things considered. I think Dog also before was like a card that we only maybe had like 1 or 2 of it. I'd have to go back and double check, but more chances at like Sabers and stuff too. Like Fluffle might also be like another strategy we could explore here. Well, there's an Octopus. I'm not exactly sure how useful Octopus is because I'm not exactly a Fluffle connoisseur by any stretch, but I mean, at least if we're getting the Fluffle cards, I guess. We're a quarter of the way through, and we haven't seen much of the Invoke stuff. Oh my god, a second Octopus. Am I going to have to keep this just because, like, Fluffle might be a playable deck? I really hope that's not the case. Well, there's another Purgatrio. It's unfortunately not the fusion we want. We're, like, halfway through, so unless the next 13 packs of this set are just absolutely cracked, I don't know about this one. We might actually respin.
Sick, and a Miracle Fertilizer. This card's actually good. Okay, another one. And Prisma. I actually don't mind seeing Prisma a lot. I'm not sure when this card's last reprint was, but I'm pretty sure they're actually a little difficult to come by. Caliga's okay for Invoked. Like I said, going to be normally looking for just 1 ofs of a lot of these fusions. A couple Fluffles in there. A dog and an owl. I don't mind. 2 owls, 1 dog. Definitely 1 3 of the dog. This is like the Stratos of the deck, if you will. I think that's our first Alistair. It is. Alistair the Invoker. Very, very important to have for a future deck that we might want to play. I'd love to have 3 copies of him just to have him, but also we have to have an Invocation with him too. Got to get pretty lucky for that.
Okay, there's Raijin. I mean, we need more than that. I wish those Purgatrios were Mechabas, and then at least I'd feel a bit more confident about this. There's the fucking Kraken. Kraken's in here too. Oh my god. I actually think I might have to consider keeping this because of the Fluffle stuff, because I could respin and not get any of it. My god, I just bagged a second Kraken. I have to actually consider Fluffle now, I think. I think Fluffle could actually be insane. Oh, there's Casitas. Man, we're getting, like, everything that is just, like, not on the good half of the Invoked stuff. It's so unfortunate. 6 packs left. These would have to be, like, in order. Meltdown, Meltdown, Invocation, Invocation, Mechaba, Mechaba for it to be even remotely possible. That's a 3rd Octopus. I don't even know if Fluffle plays 3 of this card, but how did we get 3 of this? God damn it, dude. Okay, there's a Mechaba. It's a little bit too late because I just don't think it's playable now, which sucks. I thought playing Invoked for this episode would be really fucking cool, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Getting some decent Fluffles, at least I'm seeing. A lot of the supers we've collected, and that's Octopus to add to the bin. Oh, Macaba's one of the best secret rares to have for Invoked. We have 1 Alistair so far. I need Invocation, which is a secret rare, and I'd also like a couple of the Magical Meltdowns. Those are also secrets. Ugh, God, it gets worse and worse as I flip it up. Greedy, that's me, bro. I'm a greedy guy. That's our second Alistair. Okay, I can at least be happy about that one.
Only a few packs left. The dream is dead. It's basically inconceivable to play Invoked at this point. Like, even by Prog standards, right? Like, I know we could get away with playing a smaller package than normal, but even if we got 3 secrets that are useful, it's just not happening. And Casitas is not one of them. So there's that. 3 Purgatrio. That could have been 3, what's it called? Could have been 3 Mechaba, but we haven't pulled a single invocation. So, like, we couldn't even play this deck if we wanted to. 4th Purgatrio. Fantastic. Okay. So here's the problem now. The problem is, I only got 1 Tiger, but I have to consider actually playing or keeping this because of the fact that I feel like the Fluffle pull was actually, like, above average. 3 Octopus, a Tiger, 2 Kraken, and I'm pretty sure we filled out, like, any missing Fluffle or, like, Edge Imp cards that we just haven't had before. So, like, I actually think I need to consider this as an option.
Well, coming up on the last few, I'm not impressed. I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off. Let's get these last 2 out of the way. I got a lot of this guy here, bro. I got 4 of him. I don't know if this is any good. I doubt we ever re-roll this. Definitely not going to re-roll this. I actually think maybe we got a little bit lucky with Frightfurs, right? We got the Tiger. We got 2 Octopuses. A couple of dogs. How many dogs? 2 dogs? It could be worse. I'm just going to add it to the collection. Let's see what we got cooking for today.
So I was looking through my collection, and I was also looking through, like, Fluffle decks during this period, and I think the main pieces, like, it doesn't seem like Octopus was really played all that much. It seems like the main pieces are, like, Tiger and Kraken, and then Penguin also. This is Penguin's only printing, like, ever, even by 2024 standards, which is kind of crazy, but I mean, it's Fluffle, so, like, whatever. So I think if I did respin, I have everything else. The Fluffles have gotten reprinted in something else, because we're good on dogs and, like, every other card, potentially. So really, it's just like if I respin and still want to play Fluffle, as long as I get like a Tiger and a Kraken and Penguins, we should have everything that we need to still play the Fluffle deck. I don't know if it's like good enough to play right now, but we have everything else to play it. For the possibility to play Invoked, I'm actually going to respin this because I think if we can pull an Invoked core, that's going to pay dividends in the long run. So I think this is actually worth respinning. So 24 more packs. Let's do it. Okay, there's been so many times where I've done the respin, but like didn't actually respin because my curiosity got the better of me. So this time I'm actually respinning. So hopefully we're going to actually pull what we want. So I'm just going to put it out there. Double Invocation, double Magical Meltdown, double Mechaba. Anything else is a bonus. But at the very least, if we can get our Fluffle cards refunded, I'll be happy. 24 packs, let's do it. That is the wrong light Invoked monster, but we got a Penguin back. That's a start. Oh, Meltdown, second pack. Okay, that's already looking way better than the first one. I mean, we got a Mechaba, so we're about even, but we're on pack 2, so our luck might be turning around. Okay, there's Tiger, so like, again, this is already looking way better. If we just pull like a Kraken and then the Penguins, like we're already looking much better than the first set. Oh, dude, another Elysium, please. We just need the Mechabas. Okay, there's an Octopus. I don't want the fucking Octopus, dude. Okay, second Meltdown. We're actually, like, we're getting there. I think we still need Invocation in the slightest to play this deck. So that's the worrisome part. But I haven't checked, like, Alistairs or anything. I think we have at least 2 by this point. But Invocation, Mechaba. We're 10 out of 24. We're actually looking really good. Invocation! Oh, my God, we can actually play it. Okay, we're still missing Mechaba, but at the very least, if we can pull one Mechaba, we are at least in a position where we can conceivably, like, play this as a core. It may not be very good, but at least we can recycle Invocation. So 1 is doable. Kaliga's fine. Like, it's not the best Invoked Fusion, but it's, like, it's not the worst either. I guess we'll take it. No, I don't want Casitas. Please, please. I just need Mechaba. I just need Mechaba. Greedy Venom Fusion Dragon. That's me right now. I'm so greedy, hoping that we're actually going to respin this. I think this rounds out our play sets of Alistair and Fluffle Penguin, though. So, like, we're good there. 6 packs. Best case scenario, there's 2 Mechabas and 1 Invocation in the last 6. Come on. There, Mechaba! Yes! Yes, it paid off. It paid off. 5 packs. If we can get 1 more of each in 5 packs, that would be fantastic. Again, we might be able to play it now anyway, but at least it's playable. We have the Alistairs, we have Invocation, we have Meltdown, and we have Mechaba. Okay, 5 more. Oh my God, back-to-back Mechaba. That is insane. We can recycle Invocation, so, like, that's actually totally fine. I'd prefer a second Invocation, just so, like, we have a backup, but, like, this is, like, literally best-case scenario here. I can't believe we got all 3 Fluffle Octopus back, too. Like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, again, that could have been, like, one of the secrets we want, but we're looking really good. 3 packs. Come on, 1 Invocation. 1 Invocation. That's all I'm asking. A third Meltdown. Are you fucking kidding me? There is no way the refund is this good. There is no way. 1 Invocation. 1 Invocation. Just 1 Invocation. That's all I'm asking. Please. Another Kaliga. Okay, that's fine. We're also missing Purgatrio and Raijin, I just realized. Fuck it. I don't care. We can make it work without them. Last pack. Come on. Second Invocation. Please. It's the stupid Predaplant. Okay. It's doable. It's doable. We only got 2 Fluffle Penguin. We only got 1 Tiger, but triple Meltdown, double Mechaba. We only have 2 Alistair. Oh, I mean, we can search it with Meltdown, though. So, like, the fact we only got 2 Alistair is really fucking weird, though. That's creepy. Okay, whatever. We actually have an Invoked core. I think we can play this. I don't know how well it's going to do, but you know what? We're going to try it out today. Let's get to building.
I can already tell your reaction by looking at this. Wait, let me just recreate it. Oh, no, he's playing this again? I mean, I get it, but I want to see something else. I get it, too. Don't worry. But I'm, like, really disappointed in the way that I played last week. I feel like there was a lot of room for improvement with little plays or just little things if I would have taken the time to read a card, maybe 20 seconds extra. So even though you've seen some absolutely crazy board setups and you've seen Alex crack the crazy board, with a little bit of optimization, a little bit of more careful thinking, I think this deck is still unbeatable. And that being said, I'd like to give it its proper time to shine, hopefully give it a good showcase. I'm going to play this again. I know it's 3 weeks back to back, but it's been the first time in a long time since either of us have done this, right? Let me play with the good cards. I need these wins. Everything's the same in this deck. I don't think a single thing's been changed since last week. Just nothing to add, nothing to take out. It's already a pretty tight list. I just need to play it better. I hope I can come out with a win this week. If not, it's going to be rather embarrassing.
Okay, well, I said I was going to play Invoked. I think that was before I realized what I actually had to work with for Invoked. For those who don't remember, Invoked was not very popular at this time because there was another prominent deck called Zodiac that pretty much everyone was playing, just, released a few weeks prior. So, Alistair wasn't exactly at the forefront of everyone's mind. There were some people playing this deck. I think like the Wind Witch variant was more popular, or like the most popular, just because it kind of made sense. But I mean, if you were playing Zoo or like some Zoo variant, I mean, you were kind of just not really playing back then. But this was something that I looked up. I saw that, Blue Eyes Invoked was another way that you could play the deck, just because it obviously has a lot of light monsters. I wouldn't say the Chaos Max variant was the version anyone was playing, just because, you can just play a normal Blue Eyes deck because you don't have restrictions like we do in Prague. But the same logic still applies, right? Blue Eyes offers a ton of light monsters, so that in tandem with Alistair, we're able to easily get into Mechaba. This package is barely passable to make a functioning deck. If this one invocation gets hit in any way or like gets out of rotation, then like the entire shell of that part of the deck just falls apart, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I will say, this makes the Chaos Max deck a little bit more resilient because now it's not so one note that we're just solely relying on dropping Chaos Max to win the game. That is our main win condition, but we have this like other axis we can play on now that Mechaba is a way to like hold off, anything he might do. And obviously, if he is playing, Paleo again, because that's what we think to be his best deck, we don't have traps, but at least we can stop like the monster effects. We can stop the frogs, right? And, we can at least protect from any spells he might have, maybe in games 2 and 3. I'm not sure if he's siding like any of this stuff, but it could be relevant. I mean, he obviously does have things that we want to negate with Mechaba, and if we can just hold him off, I mean, we're obviously able to recycle things every now and then I don't think it's going to be like too difficult for us to like conceivably win with this deck. I think one of the issues is that now the Chaos Max version is like less consistent because we had to cut some of the actual like ritual summoning cards for the Invoked stuff. So we're sacrificing consistency to like up the ceiling of our deck a little bit and just be able to play in a bit of a different way. I'm not exactly sure how well it's going to go. So I guess there's only one way to find out, ladies and gentlemen. I'll quickly do the card by card. We have double Alistair, the BLS, because we have a lot of lights and darks. This is pretty reliable that we can summon this. Triple alternative, triple Manju, double stone, triple Blue Eyes White Dragon, and triple of the Chaos Max. Then we have triple ARA, double Chaos Form, double Dragon Shrine, Foolish Burial, Invocation, triple Meltdown, Pot, Silver's Cry, triple Terraforming, triple Melody, double Trade-In, and Upstart Goblin. I want to just make it as consistent as we can given what the contents of this deck looks like. The extra, we do have all the Invoked fusions, but let's be honest, Mechaba is the one that matters the most because it's like the best one by a mile. If he is playing Paleo, Casitas is interesting because Invocation, if you don't know, can banish stuff out of the opponent's graveyard as well as your own. So if he has like Ronin, we can actually banish Ronin out of the grave for Casitas and actually makes him harder for him to make rank 2s. Casitas is also, like Chaos Max, difficult to deal with because it can't be targeted or destroyed, and it has 2900 defense and it can attack while it's in defense position, which is kind of cool. So I don't know if that'll come up because like obviously Chaos Max is better, but it's sort of like a Chaos Max we can make with Invocation, which is random. We have Synchros and Xyz we're like literally never going to summon, and the side just Gamma Seal, Dark Hole, MST, Swords, Twin Twister, and Solemn Strike. Just a little bit of everything, just in case he decides not to play Paleo. Although let's be honest, it's like his best deck, so I'd be actually shocked if he didn't bring it today. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Well, Gage, here we are once again, an opportunity for you to tie the series. Didn't think we'd be in this position yet again. Who'd have thought, but here we are. How you feeling about Fusion Enforcers? Did you enforce your deck at all?
With Fusion monsters? Not quite. I don't know, man. This set, I actually looked back on it, and it feels like it wasn't that good. Do you remember anything about
Wasn't
this set
that
being
good?
released?
This is the Alistair set.
Well, yeah,
What are
but
you
like I
talking
remember
about?
Alistair only becoming like really, really strong when you could go Secure Gardener, and that was your light target
Sure.
for Macabre. I don't know. Looking back on
Yeah.
it, man, I had trouble finding out like things that really ended up becoming good with Fusion Enforcers. Like the Frightfur stuff really never panned out, and Alistair later on down the line became a lot better. What do you think though? Did you have fun opening Fusion Enforcers?
I feel like this set got overshadowed by Zodiac because if you look at it chronologically, Zoo came out, I think, only a couple weeks before this set did. And with Zoo being as crazy as it was, not to mention like Grass came out in Raging Tempest like last episode. So there's so many other things going on from the last core set that I feel like Fusion Enforcers, like you said, like there were some people playing like Invoked Zoo decks, which I just don't think are really that good because it's another normal summon in your normal summon reliant deck. And so later on, or during this time, it was like Wind Witch Invoked, I think may have been the play.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
More Master
Yeah.
Cimoooooooo coming in with the.
Yeah,
I forgot about
but
that.
like, even then though, like Invoke definitely, I think when you look at it now, right now that we have the benefit of hindsight, you can see that Invoked would be one of like the most like prolific decks ever, right? Everyone's looking for any light monsters to jam in, into an Invoke strategy, and it may never have been like the best deck of all time, but it was people like the strategy. I think just because of the linear nature of it, it's just something easy for people to pick up. What do you think?
Yeah, I vaguely remember like that being the deck to make Crystal Wing. That was a big deal at the time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this deck can make Crystal Wing, and that's pretty good. But hey, man, the invoked monster of choice was Raijin because it's a wind, and that's just a
And
book
it was
of
an
moon.
instant fusion target too.
And
was
that
pretty
too.
good.
Oh man, instant fusion. That's a hell of a card.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see if that has any impact on our gameplay today. Maybe we'll be seeing some cards from the set. So let's shout out the patron, Kitai Gaming. Thank you for the support. I'm going to lose this rock, paper, scissors. I already feel I already knew it. I knew it before I clicked. I sensed it. I've lost like the last 6 of these in a row. I'm convinced. All right, what are you doing?
I'm going to have to go first.
Gee, I'm shocked. I wonder what deck he's going to bring to the table today, ladies
I'm
and
full
gentlemen.
of surprises, man. Come on. Don't count me out.
Anyway, normal summon Armageddon.
Anyway, 1, 2,
Oh, yeah.
3. I'm full of surprises, Alex. Go ahead, your turn, man.
Are you? Full of surprises? Anything on standby?
No, nothing
phase?
on standby. You're good.
Okay, well, thankfully, I get to make up for the fact they're playing this deck for the 3rd week in a row with my pot.
All right,
Is this
greedy
okay?
guy. Yeah, that's fine.
Sure. I'm going to draw 2 more here. Interesting. Okay. Well, Gage, I guess I should show you what I am up to today. So, I'm going to start by activating Magical Meltdown.
Hey, free win today, baby. I knew this deck wasn't good. All right. Well, yeah, go ahead and get your Alistair the Invoker from the deck.
Okay, I will go ahead and do that since you're allowing me to do so. Here he is. He's a super rare, thankfully. So
This tells me you're so lucky you got Invocation and Meltdown out of your fucking pool.
I may have gotten some.
Really good, Alex. All right.
And you know, I have to also get some fusions to go with it, right, buddy? You know,
Yeah,
I had to get some cards.
Did the
I had to get some
stars
cards.
align? All right, show me what you got, man. Summon it. I can't imagine any other play.
All right, Gage. So you may have seen me add this Alistair to my hand, but you might not fully know what I'm up to here. I'm gonna normal summon Manju of the 10,000 Hands.
What are you cooking up here, Mr. Simo? That's
I don't know.
fine.
What am I cooking up here, Gage?
Go ahead and add off of your Man of Many Hands.
I will do so, and I will add the card known as Advanced Ritual Art to my hand.
Okay, wait, hold on. Give me a second.
Sure, what are you worried about there, buddy?
Dying.
I mean, that's fair.
That's what I'm scared of. Hold on, give me a second. Oh man, I'm gonna have to hold on, I gotta buckle up. All right, go ahead, man. Let it rip. Let me see what you got.
May I activate ARA?
Unfortunately, yeah. Let me see what this ends up with.
Okay, I'm gonna dump Blue Eyes White Dragon to the graveyard.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna special summon Chaos
Big
Max.
man, big man.
Is that fine?
Oh, how did this slip away already? What the fuck? I hate this card.
Nice Paleo deck. How do you want to out Chaos Max with your Paleo deck?
Shut your mouth, bro. Oh my god. No, dude. Okay, if I out this thing, if I take care of this by some miracle, what do I do?
Can't be targeted, can't be destroyed, 4,000 attack, double piercing.
Yeah. Okay, he's fine.
You're letting it ride?
I can't do much about him. Yeah, that's good.
Well, Gage, if you can't do much against one Blue Eyes Chaos Max,
you're just cheating.
will you do
No, you're
against
just cheating. What? Come on. That's not fair.
I don't see a once per turn anywhere on here. I'm sorry. I don't see a once per turn anywhere.
Dude,
do you?
that is so fucked up. Okay, yeah. give me a minute. No, hold on. You're in battle phase.
Yeah, I'm in battle phase. What do you got?
Declare your orders, Alex.
Declare my orders? Okay.
Actually, no, don't do that. Hold on, wait. Start step of the battle phase. I got
Start step of the battle phase. I imagine some paleo
I'm
traps
gonna use
are gonna get fired
Paleozoic
here.
Morella. Yes, okay, wow,
Sure.
you guessed it. I'm playing the good cards. Woe is me. Check me out, bro. I have the way to survive. I'm gonna send my Rise to Full Heights to the graveyard with my Paleozoic Morella. Still in the start step of this battle phase. I'm going to use... Why can't I target these things? What the fuck? Man, bro. I'm going to activate Canadia.
You're going to set my Munch?
Yes, the only card that is targetable. I'm going to chain Morella.
Sure.
I'm going to watch this expert positioning. Attack position. Oh, yes. I read the card.
Okay.
And then...
Attack position.
I'm going to use this Rise to Full Heights. And I'm going to target the Morella.
So your Morella gets doubled its 0 defense to 0.
Fuck yeah.
But it's an attack position, which doesn't matter. And more importantly, I believe it just can't be killed by battle. Right?
No, not that at all. You can kill it by battle. It's the only monster you can attack for the turn. So if
right. So I can't attack you directly.
Can't attack me directly. Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's fine. Well, I guess we'll just get in with Chaos Max number 1 then.
Big math. I'm looking at 28.
28.
Right.
My math is
I'm gonna
right.
take it. This guy gets banished. Bye bye.
Sure. And then, as we said, can't attack. So, you have anything else here?
Nope.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm gonna go to second main in that case.
Exceed with
I mean, I could. They are level 8s. I could very well do. I don't know if I have a good monster to make. I'll be honest with you, but I could do that. Yeah. So that Rise to Full Height saved you. I mean, I feel like that was one of the only things that was really going to save you. I guess you just had to summon a Paleo.
I think I lived anyways.
With,
but I'm much more comfortable with this health total. So
yeah. I mean, you still have to deal with double chaos.
Don't
Max,
remind me.
So, I mean,
I'm aware.
Thinking if there's anything else I want to do, and I think I do want to do this. I'm going to activate Invocation.
This animal, what? Oh, you... Fuck. Oh, and Manju's a light.
I don't need to draw the light. It's in the grave. It's Blue Eyes.
Oh, that's right, too. I forgot about those.
And Manju's a light, too.
Yeah, go ahead,
Manju,
I guess. Yep, go ahead.
I got plenty of lights. Yeah, sure. I'll just banish Blue Eyes. I don't think we're going to need it. And I have to banish this Alistair, unfortunately. It isn't. Or goes to grave, right?
Yes, it goes to grave from
Yes,
hand.
goes to grave. So that is important for you. But we'll get Mechaba out.
Yep.
Make your life a little bit more difficult, I guess. That is going to be my turn. Good luck.
Thanks, man. I'm going to need it. I'm going to draw for turn. Stand by main. What do I do? What do I do?
You were talking that mad shit about Invoked earlier. And now
Okay, yeah. Alex, are the Invoked cards the ones giving me a problem right now?
I mean, I feel like Mechaba is an issue for you. Like, if you're going to try to deal with Chaos Max, Mechaba's kind of a thorn in your side, to be fair.
This guy, bro. This is 1,000.
I was actually going to... It's 1,000 defense, yeah. I was actually going to bring this deck last week, as a matter of fact, but I decided against it. Not without the Invoked stuff, obviously, just the Chaos Max stuff.
All right, well, I mean, I'm not going to get anywhere by doing nothing. I think I've got to hope I can Hyrule into a few things here to maybe I don't even, it doesn't even deal with it. It like maybe does. So I guess let's play. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna start with activating Reinforcement of the Army.
Oh, you're gonna try to get to fucking. Hey!
Do you have a spell? Ah, this
I do have a spell. Yeah, get that out. You're not gonna fucking Makira your way out of this shit. Hell no.
Thought you had a monster. I was gonna be like, I'm ready for that. No.
Not like it would have mattered, right? I could just, if I was a monster, I would just negate your Armonite.
Well, shit. I should have did this first. I'll use this. I'll target the. Fuck, bro, every day. All right, I'm gonna chain Canada.
You can chain Canada, that's fine. Mechabug gets banished.
And then I have to pitch this other one from hand.
Yep.
Activate chain one from bin.
Yep.
All right, like, this is all I got, man. This is all I can have to like keep me in it.
Yep.
Is this dumb idiot? So I'll go battle. I'm gonna poke into this thing.
Sure, so you're going to take 2k, and then
Yes,
Chaos
I'm gonna
Max
take
goes back
two.
to my hand.
My guy does not die. I detach, and it bounces.
Yep. This is like your only out to Chaos Max,
Yes.
too. So if I clear this, like, you are actually just cooked.
I guess my next step is I'm setting this,
Sure.
and I'm setting this, and I'm passing. Go ahead.
Okay. Make sure you turn off your auto draw
Yeah,
over
thanks
there,
for reminding
buddy.
me.
I will go to main 1 if that's fine. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's think.
Wait. Don't... can you just tell me... Manju doesn't say flip summon, does it? I need you to remind...
Fool!
Wait, let me read it. Oh! Come on! No! I hate this game. Yeah, go ahead. Get your search.
Why, thank you, buddy. I think I will do that.
No! Oh, man.
God. I mean, what do I do? I take another ARA? Sure, why not? Who cares? I'll get all the blue eyes out of the deck. All right. ARA.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, we'll dump the last blue eyes. Summon the Chaos Max back.
Yep.
I guess
You got this in battle damage.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I'm pretty sure if I double pierce your set, yeah.
That is so frustrating. I can't believe it. All right. Stupid, big, blue, untargetable idiot, bro.
Oh, says the one playing Makira. Like, yeah, everyone's
Hey.
gonna feel so bad for you, Gage.
Listen, man, I can only imagine the terror you would rain on a childhood playground with that card, bro. Could you imagine, like, the fear of God you strike in a child when you summon Chaos Max?
Yeah.
I can't even begin to figure out how to explain how non-targeting works to a child, bro. Miserable deck. I can't believe I lost to it. All right, I'm looking to set up the God board turn 1, though. I don't think you can beat me as long as I can draw good.
Okay, let's see if
Which
that's
I
the
did.
case.
All right, man. Yeah, man, if you want to go to the next game, I understand.
You got your
I'm
combo?
gonna summon Armageddon.
Yeah, you
bro.
got it. Sure.
And I'm going to send the Destructor to the graveyard.
Sure.
Fabulous. Let's go for Morella to start. You can't pierce me again. It won't happen again. I don't believe it.
Double
I'm going to
pierce.
dump Hallucigenia from
Sure.
the graveyard here.
Get the bad
All right.
ones out of the deck.
Yep. Jar of Greed.
Yep.
I will chain Morella.
Sure.
Morella. I will chain Hallucigenia.
Sure.
I will dump with this one Rise to Full Heights.
What's wrong, buddy?
I'm kind of running out of gas.
Interesting.
Kind of wish I could do a bit more there.
While you're figuring it out, we never got the chance to talk about this. I think Makira has like one of the sickest artworks in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's so good.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. What was he played in the anime?
Merrick
what
played
was
him.
he used for?
Merrick played
what,
him.
what did he use it for? I'm sure it was for what I'm doing.
I
right now,
actually
right?
don't even know if it had the trap effect. I think it was just like a 1600 guy. I don't even remember. But like he actually summoned him and he looked really cool. He looked like just like this.
I gotta watch the anime, honestly. Something I still haven't done.
It was Battle City. I thought you watched Battle City.
No.
Wow. Fake fan. Fake
Always have been, bro.
fake
Always
fan,
have been.
Fake fan.
All right, I'm gonna throw these two on top of each other for the legendary.
Sure.
Man, I would have really liked to go Opabinia, but there's nothing I can do.
Wow, you really are at a gas then. Yeah, I figured Opabinia was the play here.
Yeah. I guess I'm just setting, and I'm ending my turn. Okay, I think this is fine. Go ahead, your move.
Okay. Like I said, I was expecting it to be much worse, but I'll take it.
Well, me too, bro.
yeah,
but
get your
sometimes
fucking
we
Duke
can't always get what
Frog.
we want.
Yeah, whatever.
Sometimes we can't always get what we want.
Yeah.
I also got something a little special for you here.
Okay, do you got something in standby?
Sorry. I'm really thinking. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna just activate Mischief.
Oh,
and I'm gonna
interesting. Okay.
I'm gonna chain Morella from the bin.
I see. So you're doing this to reduce the levels to fuck up my ritual summoning? Interesting.
Can't use AVA because both Chaos Form and AVA require exact levels. Bro.
Interesting.
So that's the big plan there.
Okay. Main one in that case. Is that fun?
Yeah, it only reduces from hand too, not from deck.
Correct.
So.
Yeah, I know. It's just currently what's in my hand.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. All right, so this Mischief of the Gnomes is a pain in the ass. So how are we going to deal with that? Of all things I thought you would like have against me, this was like the last card I even thought about, but it actually
it's
is
like weirdly the perfect one
weirdly,
though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's kind of cool. Let's start by activating Meltdown.
Oh man, now I just don't know what's right and what's wrong anymore. My moral compass is all screwed up because I'm always trained to stop the Alistair. That's like what I've learned from my years of playing against this deck. So go ahead. I don't give a shit. That's fine.
Okay, I will get the Alistair. There he is. He's in my hand. Okay, so if I go for this Alistair, you're probably going to try to negate it with Toad. And then where does that put us? I'm going to set a monster.
Okay.
Invocation.
Am
It's
I
fine,
supposed
right?
to care about this dude like...
Well, you can't do anything because I have Meltdown up, so you can't even negate it
yeah.
anyway.
So, I mean, yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let me read this. Wait, let me read Meltdown again here.
Sure. It says the activation of my cards and effects that includes the effect of Fusion Summon cannot be negated.
Okay. Yeah, all right, go ahead.
Sure. So I will banish the set Alistair, and I will send to grave this Manju, because it is a light, thankfully. And I will get Mechaba.
Yep.
So now I have a big guy. I can deal with your Toad.
Can you? Gotta get over Dupe first.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm worried about, because I can Pot of Greed.
That doesn't beat Dupe Frog, but like, okay, I see what you mean. It's like I can't take your Pot of Greed.
I mean, you could try.
I really want it, Alex. I just have a feeling it won't work.
I could be bluffing. If you look back and you see that I was bluffing you, you would actually just probably quit the game.
I think I'd be sick, honestly. But it's like if you do it. Give me a second to think about that.
Okay, sure.
Because I don't think I give a shit. Like,
you don't give a shit about me resolving Pot of Greed? I feel like that is not true.
I'm going to try to take it.
What are you attributing?
Good question. I'm going to send for cost himself.
Sure. I'm going to negate your negate by getting rid of this Alistair that I have.
The second one, you animal. All right.
Well, I'm also just the best Invoked player because I opened with Invocation without searching it, right? So
go ahead and resolve your
I resolved my
that's
pot,
fine.
and then I believe you have a trigger here for your Totally Awesome.
I have a Totally Awesome that I will be activating. I'll just throw him back.
Sure. That's pretty important. Sucks that Mechaba doesn't banish there, but that's just the way that things go. I mean, I'm kind of like all in on this Mechaba, which kind of sucks, but also it's not really like I can do much else. So, oh man, I don't even know. Do I attack your dupe or do I just like leave it? Like if I attack it, you just get swap, and then we're like basically in the same position anyway.
He's not that good. What do you worry about Swap Frog for?
Because I don't want you dumping more frogs, Gage, of course. I mean, you get a swap anyway. I mean, you have normal to Arma. Got some Paleos. Yeah, I'll attack dupe.
Okay, I'll use its effect.
Yeah, of course.
I'll pick up the Swap Frog.
Sure. Second.
Actually,
oh.
I'm not gonna pick up Swap Frog. I'm gonna pick up Ronin Tonin.
Okay. That's not good. Second main, I will activate Invocation.
Sure.
Shuffle that back. We'll add, sorry, not that Alistair. The banished Alistair. Comes back to our hand. And we'll shuffle up. That is going to be the end of my turn. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll draw. Stand by in the main
Yep.
phase. In the main phase. All right. Our boy has some sort of Macabre negate with the monster effects.
So you know I have an Alistair, so there's no mystery there.
All right. I'm going to special summon Swap Frog here.
Did have Swap Frog in hand. That's crazy.
And I'm going to activate it.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to dump. Can Macabre negate Ronin Tonin just in the graveyard? Yes. Probably.
Yeah, can negate anything.
Yeah.
I will say with Mechaba, at least it has like a fair cost. You know, cards like now, like Baron, even though it's banned, like Baron just like negates anything, right? Or like any Omni.
Yeah.
Like at least Mechaba, you have to have a card, and B, it has to match the card it's like stopping. So like, I don't know.
It's only fair.
I guess it's
only
like
fair.
more balanced than like some of the other Omnis in the game. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. What are you doing here?
I'm going to use Swap Frog's effect to put it back to hand.
Didn't you dump with swap, or did you not use the effect?
I specialed it with Ronin Tonin. I specialed it by pitching Ronin Tonin and then used its effect to dump.
You didn't dump anything.
Did I not? Oh.
No.
Oh, is that okay? Wait. Yeah, okay, sick.
Yeah, I'm
What am I doing?
what are you doing?
I'm going to dump another swap from deck, okay?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to use Ronin Tonin. I'm going to banish swap.
This is fun.
Okay, very cool. Very cool, Kanye. We're going to summon this. I'm going to go 1. I'm going to go 2, 3. If it lets me. There we go. I'm going to make a Namalocaris if it gets the field there. There we go.
Big boy. Sure.
Big boy. Also, Big Boy's really cool because he can't be affected by monster effects. So, making quick work of this Macabre. Am I sparing you the rest of the turn, though? Do I got anything else to smoke you with here? All right, I'm just going to detach the Ronin. I'm going to pop this guy.
It's fine. My favorite part about your deck is, like, after you do the Arma Makira thing, Arma just chills. He's just there. He doesn't do anything. He's just like a guy.
He's just hanging out by the pond with his good friend, you know?
It's just funny.
Not like
I
I think you can do anything next turn.
was going to say, it's funny, like, modern Yu-Gi-Oh! You just, like, link them off, right? But, no.
Yeah,
He's just hanging out.
I don't think you can kill me, especially through Mischief. I'm just going to go battle, and I'm going to put some damage to your face.
Sure. This is 14 and 24. Take it all.
Yep, I'll just end the turn.
Okay. Stand by or draw anything. Had a feeling.
I'll use this turn to stand by, yeah.
Makes sense. Main one. Dark
Yep.
hole.
Life's not fair.
Oh, please.
Fuck. Yeah, all right. Everything goes bye-bye, sure.
Sure.
You know what? Just detach and pop this.
You're going to pop the meltdown? That's fine.
Just get rid of it,
I can't do
yeah.
anything about that. Honestly, you're losing it. You may as well do that. Alistair,
Yep.
we will get Invocation.
Yep. Dude, if you have a second Macabre, my PC setup's going out the window.
Invocation.
No way. Yeah, okay.
Here, I got one for you. We could just banish Manju, actually.
Unbelievable, bro. Oh my god.
You can say my polls were okay this episode. You can say my polls were okay.
Dude, I'm gonna go 0-2 against this? Oh my god, bro. Oh, that's embarrassing.
We will go to battle. I'll hit for 25.
Yeah.
Second main invocation effect. So go to top. I'll get my Alistair back. Shuffle up. And you know what? You know what, Gage? I got one for you even better. I'll set a card. Go ahead.
Oh wow, man. I got work to do. Oh man.
Oh, he's
Go,
setting.
go,
he's
go.
setting. He's setting. You fool! You set a
It's never easy. Oh man.
I will send the blue eyes white dragon. Behold, Chaos Max.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, you got something? What do you got? What do you got?
Alex, I barely am gonna stay alive with this. My rise to full heights is gonna target my face down.
It has to target a face up. Literally the first line of text.
Read the second line of text, bozo. Come on,
sorry.
Don't try to call me illiterate.
Oh, sorry. I thought I did not realize this had that effect too. Yeah, okay. All right, sorry. So is this gonna be enough for you to live? I guess it could be. So this would mean what? This would mean that if you have a 2K defender, you live. That's annoying. Is there anything I can do about that to make this Chaos Max bigger?
You want to find out if it's a 2K defender, bro?
I mean,
What if it's
what am I afraid of? Fossil die?
Yeah, man. Oh wait, dude, are you under Mischief?
No, you mischiefed last turn. This is turn 3.
Oh, and I did nothing. That's right. Oh my god. Yeah,
well,
that's
to
right.
be fair, you don't know what it did because I didn't do anything.
Oh man. Oh, that's right, bro. Oh man.
No, none of them do anything. All right, fuck it. Battle. Get in.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take 4K.
Oh, it's doubled, isn't it? So yes, 4K.
Yes, because it's double piercing.
And then I'll use my Dupe Frog, if you let me.
Opponent's monsters cannot attack for the rest of the turn except to attack that monster. So that is going to wall me off here. Do I want you to use Dupe Frog? Let me think about that. What's the worst case that happens here? Dupe adds swap. That's fine. You can swap. Or dupe.
Okay. I'm going to add Swap Frog to hand.
Sure. So rise to full height. I can no longer attack you. I will just go to second main, and I will pass the turn.
Draw.
That's crazy you rise to full heighted me, like, twice.
I honestly, I'm happy that it's come up twice.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not
because
like
the other
one
episodes
new
you
game,
played
though.
it, nothing, like, it just kind of sat there.
Yeah. Summon effect.
Thinking. I will chain Mechaba.
Sure. Burial.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Look, I don't know if this makes anything. I can't even make the cavalry to attack into the Chaos Max.
Because you have too low of life.
I'm just dead to it, bro. I'm just dead to it. Yeah, I think that's the end of the game. Man, God, I'm never going to rag on this deck again, bro. I can't, dude. There's no way I lose to this shit twice like that.
I can't believe this worked. That's wild. Holy shit. Good games, buddy.
Good games, good games. This pesky guy not being able to be targeted. Kind of the perfect counter, bro. I had like Dynamishkus, Canadia, all those cards turn 1, game 1. I was like, oh, I'm chilling, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you summon this asshole and I can't beat him. So
this was part of the reason I didn't want to play this last episode, was because last episode I figured if you know what Centauria does, or if you figure it out, then like this deck is like dead in the water. Because then you just bounce Chaos Max and like I could resummon it, sure, but if I don't have a way to, like that this deck lives or dies by it. With the Invoked stuff, I have like a different axis now, because obviously, you know, you can Mischief of the Gnomes me, cool. I can still activate all the Invoked stuff, and I don't care about that card. Plus,
I'm surprised it worked out pretty well for you there. Like we were talking about, I don't remember the Invoked stuff, especially Macabre lines being like super reliable back in the day.
No, because like you said, like typically Alistair links off for Secure Gardna, or later the Artemis card, and then you have your light, and then you're set to go. So the early Invoked builds were either like the Wind Witch builds, like we talked about in the beginning, or funny enough, Blue Eyes builds. Not Chaos Max Blue Eyes, I will say, because Chaos Max is a dark, funny enough, so like you're not making Kaliga. But the Blue Eyes stuff is all light, so it's pretty easy to just access Mechaba. And so Mechaba solves the problem, because if I establish Mechaba plus Chaos Max, now all of a sudden your Centauria can't even deal with Chaos Max. So it's sort of like a way to like pseudo, I don't want to say pseudo FTK your deck, but it puts a pretty hard lock on like what you're able to do, unless you have another way to like bait Mechaba out first. Yeah, I mean, that's really all there was to it. I will say, oh, go ahead.
I don't know if you're about to say it. I think you got really lucky with the Alistair package, because I pulled no Meltdowns, I pulled no Invocation, and I got like 2 Alistair. And I was like, I told myself, I was like, that seems like about right. I was like, you know what? Like, you're not going to always land it and stuff like that. I was like, whatever. What did you get? What's your package
so
for this deck?
I will let you know, I actually did use a redoer ticket. You know, sound sound the confetti, all that stuff. Yes, I did use a redoer ticket, because my first package, I actually had a lot of Fluffle/Fright for stuff. I think I got like a Tiger, 2 Kraken, 3 Penguin. Like, it was actually like okay. But obviously I was fiending for the Invoke stuff. I pulled, I think, a Mechaba and maybe a Meltdown, but I did not pull anything else. And I said, I think the Invoke package could actually have a lot of mileage long-term, just because it's pretty generic for any light-based deck. So I actually want to give it a shot and see if we can get lucky. And boy, did I get lucky, Gage. I got 3 Meltdown. I actually got 4, but we didn't need more than that. I got 2 Mechaba, so you can rest assured there's not a third one. I only have 2 Alistair, which is really annoying. And then the issue with my deck is that I do only have 1 Invocation. So if you have a way to stop this, I'm going to get completely screwed. But thankfully, it's a self-recycling spell, so we only technically need 1 to play the deck.
I'm already putting the DD Crows in the deck, bro, as we speak, man. Good luck ever using that again.
Yeah, I didn't pull Raijin. I think I pulled Raijin in the first picks, but the second one I did not get a refund on it. The only other ones, we have Elysium, which like rarely comes up, but it's okay. Casitas also is really hard for your deck to out, funny enough, because it's another untargetable, undestroyable monster with 2,900 defense. So I could just sit on this guy, and like it's hard, again, like Centauria is basically like your only out. And then Kaliga. So the best one's Mechaba, obviously, but the package was as like bare minimum as it could be to be playable. So I don't think I could be happier with the way this played out.
I don't know, man. I think looking back on last week's episode, I lost due to like critical sequencing errors and misplays. Like the games that we played, like I think were winnable. This one, it just fell out of my hands. Like I don't know, bro. The Chaos Max was honestly too good.
I was afraid that you weren't gonna play your Paleo deck again, and I
thought about switching it up today. I almost did, and then I told myself, I was like, this deck's too good to like give up on now. And with the way I played last week, I was like, I could definitely play better than that.
Sure. And Chaos Max is hard for like a lot of decks to out, to be fair. But like your deck specifically, it's very difficult unless like you have some severe help from the sideboard too. So
yep.
But Yeah, the wheel was also very generous to you, so you can rest assured. It was just a rare wild card, so I think I picked up my third Lost Wind.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah,
Congrats, man.
Didn't even need it, clearly. So, Gage, all of a sudden, you went from being tied in the series to being on the verge of going into the banning? What happened?
I wish I could tell you, Alex. I got too comfortable at the top, and now I've slowly fall down. I'm what's the guy with the boulder? Syphilis? Is that his name?
Sisyphus.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Sisyphus. What is syphilis? Isn't that like a is that like a disease?
Yes, that's a...
Close enough, bro.
That's a good way to end that episode. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoy. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shout to Shout1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, Phoenix the Immortal, Pony Stark, The Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, Little Fade Leaf, Draconic, Dylan Rare Hunter, JW11860, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Flannel Daddy, Chrono the Branded Enjoyer, Twinkle Muncher, Matthew Brady, Uncle Brian of Stardust, Power Rave, both out a stupidly long name that barely makes any sense and is annoying to read out loud, Cheeks McLapperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT cancel by all community soon, cancel by all committee soon, cancel by all players soon, Nicholas Carpenter, Corvain, Calvin Tempest, RIP Akira Toriyama, Daniel Howell, and Life Keeps Using Solemn Judgment on my hopes and dreams. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.